Hello, welcome to iDrawGirls.com. In this tutorial, it's gonna be the anime drawing. So it's gonna be a basic for people who want to learn how to draw anime. And this one is a character called Mikuru, and she's gonna be in the kind of running pose sort of things. And it's just gonna be a really quick drawing, 15 minutes. So it's nothing fancy. Like you have this. Drawing already, then I could, if I spend more time, I could go in and, make the outline looks a little better, add some more hair, and clean up a lot of things. But I'm just gonna show you how to begin how to draw the pose, and then in the end you end up with something like this, but you could go further and finish it. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I usually use 3B pencil because laying around my house, or 2B would be fine too. So I start off drawing a circle shape for the head. Then that's another part, which is the torso kind of shape, and then the pelvis. So when I first started, I was just making a really basic shape. Okay, since her face is kind of facing the front, but and this middle line is where the middle of the face line up, so that's where the nose and the mouth and everything's gonna line up. And then this is a torso, which is I kind of use the shape, the rib cage combined with collarbone, and then down there is the hip and her legs. Okay, let's continue. So at first, the more important thing is to get the proportion correct, so you don't have to erase a lot. And if you trying to draw right away and trying to make a solid drawing with a really dark line, I wouldn't recommend it, unless you like super pro, every line you lay down you don't have to erase, it's perfect, then go ahead, by all means do it. But most of the time I'll start with a light line to get everything down first, get the proportion, the face, the overall picture that you want it in there before I go in and trying to get the final line. So that's why there's a sketch and there's a drawing. So I sketch it out first, and then I'll go in and drawing with the darker line. So now the hair, and the trick of drawing hair is to make it flow, but as you can see, the hair that I draw at the moment is all just like a big clumps of shape. So I usually trying to get the big shape first, and then I'll try to break it down later. But trying to look at if you have a reference on an anime piece or whatever, just look at the big shape, and after you see like the big clumps of shape, then you break it down later with the hair spike and everything. And now the eyes, and the anime eyes proportion in this one, a lot of them are different. But in this character, her eyes is lay right in the I would say the height of the eye is about 1/4, and it's lay right around almost the middle of the face, maybe a little lower, or maybe 1/3 around there. It's around there, the proportion. I'm not really sure, but as long as it look good, then it's fine. And but if you want to know in detail how to draw an anime face, I have another video tutorial which you can go take a look at on my channel, so you can look at that. So I'll explain that in detail. But in this one, I'm just gonna have the running pose, and now she's having like a dress with a short skirt, and her shoulder kind of lean back there, and then it's kind of like a twist motion when you run. So you kind of thrust yourself forward, and then on the hips I have one of the legs, which is part of the hip or part of her butt showing up in the back, and then one of the legs going in there. And now I'm having trouble with the nose a little bit, and I'm drawing the eyes. And when I first start, I use a bigger pencil, but when I'm going in, I use the smaller line pencil, so I can get into because most of the anime has a really thin line, so the tool sometimes can make a difference, or you have to like sharpen your pencil a lot. But most of, if you draw a comic style, it's fine to have like really super thick line. But in anime or manga, usually they're pretty thin. And now I'm doing the eye shape, and then thick eyebrows. Usually girls, you will have to keep them really thick eyebrows. Upper eyebrows. I mean upper eyelash. Sorry, not eyebrows. No, what am I talking about? Thick eyelash. Yeah, that's the trick. Not thick eyebrow. That would make her look really weird. And then I have some highlight over there, on top and the bottom, and inside the iris. And now I go eyebrows, not so thick. It's a good size. There you go. And then I'm gonna go in and render her pupils and iris. Usually when you render an iris, it's usually darker on the top and then it's kind of fade down to the bottom. Gradation effect. It's kind of like based on like realistic eyes. If you look at people's eyes, especially if they have like really light colors, the eyelash would cast a shadow, so as it go down to the bottom, the light going in more, and you can see a lighter color in the bottom of the iris. So now we have two eyes, and then I'm going to go to the mouth, and she's have like a really huge smile, and the tongue right there. There you go. So we got almost the whole face, and now I'm going to frame her face. She had like a really short, super duper cute short face, and I screwed up again, and then round it up because this side of her face has hair coming down, so I make the line too long to begin with. And now since I have the line that's already established, I can go and draw on over and add whatever I want on top of that big line that the underline drawing that I already have, because I already know those lines are giving me direction of where it should go. I can manipulate it later however I want when I put the thick line on. So that's when it's become useful. Like I said, if you put the light line first, when you like right now, I can go and add however much clumps of hair I want, big and small. It doesn't have to follow exactly where the initial line was first laying. You just add and make it look good. As you see, it's fit. And then she have some headgear, forgot what it's called, wrap around her head, and then her bangs still kind of laying over a little bit, and then she got long hair, so there's hair falling down on the back, and then part of it resting on his shoulder and flowing up to the front along the side of her face right there. And then as you can see, I draw over and I add more lines, and still I still use eraser from time to time, and there you go. And then more hair kind of flowing down, and now I'm going into the body and just drawn over using thicker lines. It's the chest, and then there's some wrinkle on the clothes, and usually the wrinkle on the clothes, most of the time it happens where the pivot point of your body anatomy is, like on your around your elbow, or around your shoulder and armpit, or around your waist. Those will give off a lot more wrinkly than other part. And but there's some, like this part, like the skirt or something that flare out, also have that wrinkle effect also. Okay, it doesn't depend on your anatomy to do that. And then some puffy on the shoulder right there, and in the back, almost there. And just gonna draw her arm out a little bit, but I'm not gonna like finish this whole thing. It's just gonna be the kind of initial sketch for you to take a look and how to start drawing and make it look better than mine, hopefully. And right there. It's another arm. I'm gonna draw a really quick arm right there. I mean the quick hand. So 2 finger, 3, 4. There you go. And if you want to have problem drawing hands, I also have a hand tutorial on my channel, so you can go find it and take a look. There's how to draw hand, how to draw fist, how to draw hand holding stuff, like gun, sword. Now I'm adding her skirt down there, so it's almost done here. And there you go. And legs coming out. So here's a anime character in a sort of like a running forward pose. Thanks for coming and visit idolgirls.com. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial and hope you learned something from it. It's just like a really quick sketch. So alright, have a good day. Bye bye. Now go draw.